And yes, this is a little snippet of my life and how I came to art. Hi, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana. I am a stay at home mom of two little humans while my husband works. So I thought I would get on the camera and share a little bit about myself because I have not showed my face in any of my videos because I'm a little shy when it comes to camera, but um yes, I am the one who's behind the videos of me drawing. That is me. So I decided to come on camera and just share a little about myself so you guys can learn something about me that you don't know. So I am originally from Russia. I was born there and lived there for 9 years. Yes, Russia, Krasnodar. And I lived in orphanages from age 3 to 9 years old. So when I lived in orphanages, I was the only black child in all the orphanages, so I was different from everybody else. And me being different color, having different type of hair, I was treated differently. I was treated badly, like abuse, neglect, bullying, everything that you can think of. But yes, I did get treated badly. I did deal with a lot of obstacles and hardships in Russia. The thing that helped me get through every day was art. Um, that's when art was my peace. Art was my go-to to relax, just forget about everything that I'm dealing with. Art was my safe heaven, because that's the only thing that kept me sane and kept me and somewhat positive and just happy inside, even though I was dealing with a lot of stuff outside of art. So in Russia, because I lived in a poor area of Russia and they didn't have a lot of resources or money for the orphanage or orphanages that I've lived in, I would not draw, but I would make art pieces with anything that I can find outside of the orphanage. So during the time that they would take us outside for maybe 15 to 20 minutes at the tops for us just to get some air, I would, while other kids were playing with each other or playing with toys or whatever they had to play with or somebody, I would go and hide out in a little area of so the Russian orphanage that I lived in, the last one was gated. So inside of the gate, that's where we went outside. So I would find a little corner or find a little space where there wasn't a lot of kids, and I would just make masterpieces with rocks, sticks, and dirt, and that got me through every day. And that was my passion for art because I didn't have any art supplies. So forwarding to me getting adopted, my mom, before she adopted me, she would come visit me in the orphanage, and she would only have like an hour and a half with me, because that was the rule of the orphanage. So every time she would come and visit me, I would get excited because she would bring coloring books with her and coloring pencils because she knew I was in love with art. And that was I would love the visits because of that reason of me getting my hands on the coloring books and coloring pencils. And that's one thing that I refused to share with anybody in the Russian orphanages, because it was my only thing that I had to myself. As you can imagine, living in an orphanage, you have to share every single thing that you put your hands on. I had to share clothes with other kids. I had to share toys with other kids. There was 20 kids to 25 in a little room, and maybe 10 toys because there wasn't a lot of toys. So we all had to share that. We all had to share toys. We had to share every single thing that we had our hands on. But I refused at all times, and the best way I can, to share my art supplies. I mean, it didn't work out all the time with me holding on to them without sharing, but there are times where I refused because that was the only thing I had to myself. And I'm glad that I stuck with art while I was living in Russia, because like that was one thing that like kept me happy and put me at peace, and just it had like I had a different perspective of life when I was drawing, when I was making the art pieces with things that I can find. Um, and that's why like art to me is really important. It's part of who I am right now. It's part of my life. It has always been part of my life. I went to school for art. Like, it's my thing. It's my baby before my human babies. Honestly, art is my way of coping with things. Art is something that keeps me at peace and keeps me happy. And I'm always interested in learning from other artists and seeing other artists' artwork, because it's so cool to me to look at other people's artworks, because every artist is different and every artist has different styles and different techniques and story behind each piece that they do and story behind them and their life. And it's like really cool to have a community like YouTube where I'm able to share my art passion with millions of people, and just to see other people share their art and share what they're capable of doing and what they love to do. So, yes, this was my little rant. Um, Sorry, I'm a little shy on camera. That's why you haven't seen me on camera, but I'm here. I am going to start showing my face a little more in the videos. You will see everything that's related to art. Like right now, I have a lot of things that I'm working on. I'm illustrating a kid's book right now. I'm getting ready for a class, 2 classes. So I'm doing a lot of like art stuff behind the camera. So yes, I hope you guys decide to join my art channel so you guys won't miss any work that I do, and just me sharing my life with you guys. And yes, this is a little snippet of my life and how I came to art. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.